Hi again. This is our 5th episode of this playthrough of Dishonored with the original devs. Harvey, everybody knows Harvey Smith. Then we have Anthony Huso with us, who was the level designer of this mission. Lady Boyle, Last Party. Hi, Anthony. Then we have Stevan Hird with us as well, who was the lead gameplay programmer. So he was on all the cool things like Blink and all these things, right?
Man, good to be here.
Yeah, it's been a while, right? So let's get to it. I'm just going to resume where I was, and hopefully everything is going to work as it should.
This is from so long ago, it feels like a past life.
That's right. Like that, for example, I absolutely don't remember.
We're not seeing the stream unless... do I have to click it?
Yeah, I have to click on watch stream. Okay, so I think Samuel is waiting for me at this point.
Ed Bob.
As long as you like. Lydia brought me some tea and I can...
Is the Ed Bob shocking to you?
It's Mister. She's off to see...
Oh, it's okay.
Havelock, where Sokolov is being, housed.
What did you say? I was distracted. Am I supposed to not be here and do something else?
You probably have to get your briefing first.
Oh, I thought I got it last time. Okay.
Maybe.
Oh yeah, because we captured Sokolov, so now
The Sokolov, right.
yeah, we gotta interrogate him or something.
Royal physician. I believe you and Corvo knew each other in former days.
Yeah.
It's time to put him to the question.
Samuel says where he's being housed, which is funny because he's in a cage.
But I know you have your reasons.
Yes, he does. All we need is the name of the Lord Regent.
Was there a torture thing or something like with the rats?
Not to tell you. You have
All I know,
from me, and I warn you.
all I know is that there are no heroes in this game.
Let's see if the rats are hungry.
Sorry, Sokolov.
No. Not rats. Stop! Stop! I'll tell you what you need to know. I'm obliged to safeguard Dunwall's greatest intellectual asset. I can only tell you so much. I was not
Definitely a high
permitted to see her
chaos
face or
action.
hear her full name. She called herself Lady Boyle. You see, I painted her from behind.
See, if it was a Telltale game, they would between parentheses next to the choice, they would have said High Chaos,
To be introduced to her at a masked ball in her honor.
and then they would say Sokolov will remember.
But I will miss that party, it seems.
A masked ball at the Boyle estate. Tonight?
Yeah, it's a constant struggle in development, like how much clarity versus how much mystery, to give the player.
You already...
Oh, he's not holding the bar. Man, can we call the animators?
Yes. You will be able to mingle with them once you're on the grounds. You'll have to find out which of the Boyle
One of
women
the rats bumped him sideways.
and take her out whatever way you can devise. We're very close now. Corvo
Like how small is the head.
will be able to strike at the Lord Regent himself and put Emily on
How large are the hands?
the win.
Except for women, it's just really just the guys. They have those giant ass hands.
Even, are you in Canada right now? Where are you at?
I hear you're off to the Boyles' little back.
No, I'm up in the Northeast.
Just a tiny favor
Okay.
I'd like to ask you.
And Anthony, even though I'm in that room once a week, that angle looks so good. It looks like a completely different location.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Maybe look.
I wouldn't have
I-
recognized it.
I can't see my own camera, so I have no idea how it looks.
Good.
I actually forgot about this whole thing until like 10 minutes before the stream, so I'm all scruffy and
Costume ball, huh?
basically in my pajamas.
Not for everybody.
Yeah.
I went looking for a Dishonored shirt or something, and I couldn't find one, so I'm just repping Prey tonight.
Yeah.
I love when he puts his mask on. It's such a good little detail.
Yeah.
For those who wonder, Steven was the lead programmer on Prey
All the stars
as well, so
family. I didn't think.
maybe one day we'll do a playthrough of Prey, who knows?
Watch yourself, Corvo. They don't fool around. Good news is, once you get to the party, that mask of yours lets you blend right in. Enjoy your evening.
Man, that was a nice composition right here.
Better you and me.
I've always loved the opening to this map.
Yeah.
The tall boy up there, the attack, it's just such good setup.
Yeah, it's the first time we see the tall boy as well in the game, right? I mean, we see them in the void, but in action, I think it's the first time.
So a little piece of, I was going to say, a little piece of trivia here. In playtests, nobody could ever find the party. They could never find the Boyle estate. So we first lit up the mansion, and then we added balloons, and finally we added fireworks, and then finally, after all of that, people could find it. You know?
Yeah, directions. Yeah, it's funny. So if I remember, this map had, I mean, what we call the gray area every time. Like every map they had a part of the map which was actually not very dangerous, but at least it's not the mission yet. But you can walk around, maybe find some extra content, maybe there's a side quest. And what was in this one? Do you guys remember?
Yeah, this is, I mean, Anthony can answer better than anybody, but this is one of my favorite maps because it exercises that same philosophy that other immersive sims have had, like, you know, JSX did it as well, where there's like a mission location, and then there's always a couple of sort of dead, quiet zones and a side mission location. And so this one has like some weepers in an apartment.
Granny Rag's old,
This is Granny Rag, right?
Right.
yeah, Granny Rag's old apartment.
Old apartment, that's right. I knew there was something about her.
It just does such a good job of showing the difference between the people living in the ruined parts of town with the plague versus the people having a giant lavish party with balloons and fireworks and all of that.
Yeah, little scenes like that. It's pretty cool.
Clear the line. Clear. I need more men.
All right, well, maybe we just go to the party, but all right, so they're alone. Challenge to reach the party. That being seen by these guys. Do you remember the tall boys, Harvey, when initially they were, I think it was Ricardo's idea, they were just people on stilts, and they were, their purpose was to lit the streets, right? They were walking around with torches and lighting the torches on the walls.
Yeah, they were based off the classic lamplighters, weren't they?
Yes, exactly. And we just, you know, after looking at them and looking at the amount of work that it would be, and how sort of mean the game was in terms of the government and all, we slowly morphed them into that. And then, of course, as always with development, you can jump off a building and like drop attack them. You know, they had the wooden shields that block attacks. They got very complicated, actually.
Right. Oh. Weeper. Hi, Chaos, a bit. I mean, I've been playing super sloppy. You guys, this is your first playthrough with me, but, you know, it's difficult to focus on trying to be elegant and at the same time speaking.
You know what's funny about this experience for me? Watching you play,
Uh-huh.
I feel like I have PTSD.
Oh, you think it's going to be a review?
Exactly. I keep waiting for something to break, and then, Anthony, why is this not working?
I'm keeping extensive notes for you to fix later, dude.
Yeah.
No, we're free of all that. This game is in the history book.
Yeah, I remember that. That's the invite.
The invitations.
I think that was probably either an Anthony idea or a Toph idea that the wind would blow it out of her hand and it, you know, goes down the street. But like, that's just such a fun little adventure game layer detail, you know?
And there were several ways to get inside anyway, right?
Nasty remarks.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Lack of
Well, we know
Would that be one of them?
so you might as well make it there.
I can't.
If you had upgraded it like I recommended.
I did.
When have the
I did. This is the.
by the way,
You got Blink too?
Yeah, this is the upgrade version.
probably die anyway, waiting for Emma.
like, which did say, I love talking to this guy who is in the guard booth, right? But I feel like we should say, like, Steven did so much on Blink and gameplay stuff in Austin with us. But Anthony came from the Thief mod community. At Arkane, we hired a number of people who had worked from the mod community. We did that at Ion Swarm too, and it just produces like people that really care. There were people that were doing it for no money or using the worst tools ever, deeply engaging with the community around stealth and stuff. And you can feel that on Dishonored. I don't remember how many people we had, like Dana Nightingale, Anthony, like a handful of people that had...
Jeremy as well, right? Yeah.
Yeah, he joined for Prey, but yeah, totally.
Oh yeah, for sure. The amount of invisible work almost that these missions have, this type of games in general, because here you can see that we can see through the bars here, and I could actually, I'm sure I could kill this guy over there inside. The mission would not fail, and there would be another way for me to get in, but then everybody would be in high alert, etc. And this is like for the 2% of players that are going to do that.
Go find a coffee cup and mimic it.
Look at that mask. Sick.
It's funny, it is right that like,
Party game.
2% of people do this or that, but every player has a different moment where they do the 2% thing.
Right.
And so everybody's experience feels like a path,
Yeah.
It's part of also the way that people propped out the maps too, with pickups and things, and people would, players get that chance to be super creative and get someplace where they feel like they might be breaking the game or doing something interesting and find, discover something that we've placed there on purpose.
There's also will they attack me if they see me doing a power? I bet they will, right?
I'm not sure.
I don't know if they'll do the witchcraft yell or
Maybe, yeah.
remember.
What I like about this mission is that we break one of the patterns here, right? Because every time you see guards, they are usually attacking you on sight. But these ones are...
He's indoors this time.
You have a chance to... And it's even kind of a little scary, by the way, because every time you see them, they would...
Warmer indoors.
You'd be in trouble, but here they let you go around, which is really nice. Which bring that tension. I saw there's a Lord Shaw over there. This is for the duel.
Please enjoy yourself.
Is it Pendleton who wanted me to
What happened last night?
have a duel with this guy? Yes, it is.
Pendleton the coward who wants you to act as his proxy, right?
Right. Should I do it or do I?
It's
Oh, you
fun
can definitely do the pistol build.
Yeah, I can't
how
remember.
many ways you can spend time or whatever to do this is possess another person and walk them in front of the bullets. Like, oh my god, I love all these maps.
What is that? Yeah, you mean that? Yeah, I could actually
There's a gutless
spend time to wait for the bullet to be out of his gun and then like possess him and like walk him in from his own bullets, something like that.
Yeah, you can do all kinds of crazy things. If you remember Stealth Gamer BR, he would like shoot a bolt up in the air, and it would eventually come down. Oh yeah, it's like
Oh yeah.
Those were some amazing stunt shots.
Yeah.
the artist's work. I love this map so much because of the color, the red, fog, the gray contrasting with the stained glass. It's beautiful. But also, all of the masks, the party masks, are so good.
Away from each other as I count down from...
Yeah, it's true. All of them are very unique. You remember there was a party? We had a party when Dishonored launched, and there was those masks that were made in real life.
Yeah, maybe people don't remember, but
I'll be right back.
We went on a boat, and I think it was a party on a boat.
Yeah.
And they had themed it entirely like the party. So the foods and the masks, and they elaborately made by like people in LA who do props for movies and stuff, and it was like crazy good. It was such a pleasure to work on. Well, I mean, it's hard to work on these games, but it was such a pleasure the way people reacted. Oh yeah, there you go. He's got the back. That's right.
Oh, it's counting.
Dude, you should wear it. You gotta wear it.
What do I have to wear?
Oh man, no.
Oh, I was hoping Raph would lose the duel so
It was a messy duel.
What did you want me to wear? I did not hear.
Oh, I was wanting Anthony to. He brought the mask into the room.
Lucky.
And I was like, you should wear the mask, but it's very uncomfortable. I've worn it too.
No use trying
Oh.
for the night.
Which mask is it?
Find a little brandy. Let the boy
Lady Boyle.
a mess.
The white
Yeah,
one?
did you see it, Steven?
No, was it the white mask?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that thing is crazy.
Let me show it to the people with
so
the
big.
camera because they won't see it otherwise. Here we go.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, very nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't know you had that.
I remember one time I think we were renovating the office or something, and we had to move a bunch of stuff out, and that white Lady Boyle mask like lived at my house for a couple of weeks, I think.
People also wouldn't know this, but we had giant canvases, like literally 6 foot tall canvases of the Sokolov paintings from the game made, and printed a bunch of them. So the ZeniMax execs, you could walk around the offices and different people had them. Like Tracy Thompson, our head of PR, head of global communications, had Lady Boyle's portrait on her wall. And it was just like super cool. Raph, you own a couple of those.
Oh, I got-
They're in your house.
I got a lot of those, yeah. So do you remember one of the challenges with this? I mean, every level design that we had in Dishonored was that we had to deal with the loading zones, right? So we had to, and especially hard in a game that has multiple ways in. Every time you could go inside something, you had to have an access. I guess this is one. I mean, I don't know where this goes. No, actually, it's probably not one. But anyway,
That's a leap across.
yeah, that's a leap across to go there, right? But how did you handle that? Like the loadings, that must have been a total pain in the ass.
Yeah, we had Steven worked on that, right? The way it captured and
Yeah, I think there's a couple of different things. I mean, I'm honestly trying to remember if we did anything special for
My half a year.
loading or unloading characters inside of a map, but we definitely had a full system that I don't think anyone or many people have ever actually noticed that allows NPCs to cross level boundaries. So if you were being chased by a guard, it was possible for them to actually chase you into another level.
Right, we would translate the distance to the player into time before they would respawn into the other map.
Yep, they would. We would try to time it like that. They would also come into the map, and then if they didn't immediately find you, they would eventually time out, head back to the door that they came in through, and leave back to the map they came from.
Right.
It was really complex for a feature that probably like
Chances are very
0.5% of players have ever seen.
Yeah.
But it was really cool.
Oh, let's sign the quest.
I love this detail.
Yeah.
by the way,
Go ahead.
there was a limit to the number of characters that we could have at the party, and so it always felt kind of empty. And so what we did was we put these trigger volumes so that if the player is in the east or the west wing or whatever of the house, sort of the rest of the party sort of migrates toward the player so that it always feels like there are people around.
This is so cool. Yeah, that's the kind of thing that people would not guess, right?
This perverse detail of being able to sign the guest book.
careful.
The
wall of light is a
as Corvo Etano, which later people are talking about. Somebody recognized that you did that. Was one of my favorites too. And this room is just gorgeous. Like
beautiful, yeah.
every time I see this, it's just stunning. The sculptures and
Every place in this mansion, if you look up at the ceilings, they're so ornate and beautiful.
Okay, so there are, if I recall, there are 3 sisters, right? The sisters, and you don't know which one is. What's her name? We don't even know her name actually. We just know that it's Lady Boyle, but we don't know which one of those is the one you need to assassinate, or do we know her name? Her first name.
You have to get clues from various party guests in order to deduce which one it is.
Oh, you remember how we solved that problem? Because we thought, well, okay, the player can pick up objects to steal them everywhere. But if he does that in the party, everybody's going to scream. So instead, we said no. They're going to say, oh yeah, we'll do that here. And that was the little trick to make it acceptable without having to have nightmares, right?
Right, because players generally don't mind, like, you know, not being punished for something. What they want is acknowledgement. And the NPCs here acknowledge what you've done, and that feels fine. You get the reward and you get acknowledged.
Right, right.
Careful, sir. You look like the dangerous type.
Yeah.
And then if you go in here, you get warned about the
No guests past this point.
Yeah.
Yep.
So that's probably one place I need to go.
That wasn't what Raph said about pattern breaking. This was like, we knew it was important for everybody to mostly hate the player wherever you go, to provide that tension, but it's just such a delight in the game when suddenly you get to wander around the guards and stuff.
And with poor judgment. Would you get me a drink?
Would you get me a drink?
Grateful.
Okay, so she gives me a mission, find a drink. This way, she's gonna be here. How do I get a drink? Somewhere here?
head into there. Yeah, go to the champagne fountain or whatever it is.
Excuse me.
All right.
Here we go.
Come and entertain me. Thank you so much. Now, how can I thank you? Are you playing Lady Boyle's guessing game? Well,
Yes.
I know for a fact that Waverly's in black tonight. In mourning for her reputation, I expect. Additionally, Lydia's in white.
Clue.
Waverly's in black. That's the one I need.
I love that cider glass was like a guard hand. It's like the size of her head.
Enjoy, my darling.
You have to put together multiple clues, right? There's a note in the attic. There's other clues for small missions.
Yeah, there's one that you get from going up through the bedroom, right? Or maybe that is the attic.
Yeah.
Welcome to the party.
All right.
Welcome to the party.
It's funny, the more you play this, the more the playtesting and debugging this is coming back to me.
All right. Should I try? Should I try to go there?
Yeah, try to sneak upstairs.
I'm gonna save.
Good idea. I was gonna say, so many people who worked on this game on the level design side have a kind of dungeon master sensibility or writers, but we also worked with Austin Grossman, and some of the aristocratic lines are fantastic, and they're in his voice, and I love it.
Is it possible? No, no, no.
So beautiful. Can't wait to do the one with Sébastien Mitton, the art director. Who was the main artist on this this map, Anthony?
Gale.
Gael?
Yeah. Oh, you should have peeked.
Yep.
I know every time everybody says that. I never peeked. Oh, am I gonna get away if I choke him from here?
Look at you, save scumming through the game.
Of course.
Risky.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, you know me.
Hopefully nobody sees it.
There's at least 4 guards up here, I think. Maybe 3. Maybe 4. How many years ago is this?
For me, it's 14.
14?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Free
haven't.
shipped?
I mean, I didn't even play the shipping version. I played all the versions until then.
Hey, you just skipped the Sokolov painting of Granny Rags before she became Granny Rags. Aramore.
I'll be back. Oh shit! Oh, 3 of them here. Okay.
And that body that you dropped is going to stay around for a while. We only get rid of them if you pile up more bodies.
Yeah.
That was
Perhaps
actually a fun
art
system.
connoisseur, Harvey. He really admired that painting.
I know. I was trying not to complain about that. Like, give us a split second to look at it. But people back home can.
You know what I want to do there? I want to throw a grenade in the middle of them. The 3 of them are probably gonna kill them. Let's do it. If it doesn't, I will
Go find a mug and put a spring razor on it.
High chaos coming up.
There you go.
Live. Radiator is leaking steam. I just want to point that out.
Yeah, I forgot about those.
Lifelike detail.
Someone survived. Someone saw that. I'm just gonna reload.
Well, they heard the grenade. I don't know.
It wasn't subtle.
I know, but it was too tempting.
Yeah,
they were gathered, 3 of them there. Okay, do you
know those?
watch it this time?
Yeah, thank you. You were saying earlier about loading screens, and I know the modern world, people think it's an improvement that we got rid of loading screens. But honestly, having a break between one area and the next where you feel like, okay, that is behind me, I'm in a new, pristine area.
Worse.
And also being able to do the tips as part of the world building, the art, and the little in-fiction notes. I actually have a soft spot for all that.
Yeah, I know it does kind of. It's also a good way to know that you are going into a new area. I mean, there's something about it. Yeah, it's true.
So this room has the painting, so you must have a readable here somewhere, I think.
Oh my god, naming those paintings was funny. We came up with a naming style. It's very weird. But
yeah,
because she's an evil woman who funds the military and the draconian government and is very loyal to the Lord Regent, and they are lovers, the painting over her bed is a clue, because only a narcissist like the Lord Regent would want to lie in a bed and look at a painting of himself or whatever. But
all right, so that's the one. I'm looking forward to the party. Okay.
So Anthony, isn't it the name of Lady Boyle, the one you need, is always randomized, right? So tonight it's Lydia. Is that true?
Yeah.
That's right. And so if you compare what you just learned there with what the moth mask lady said, she gave you the colors. So you should know which one is Lydia now. But I wasn't paying attention, so.
She was dressed
in white.
She was black. No, she was dressed in black.
Yeah, she said.
I thought Waverly was.
Yes, you're right. She said Waverly is black.
Yeah. No, either white or red.
Yeah, the white.
The note that you read first said Lydia's in white.
Okay.
Well, it should be in your journal, shouldn't it? Can't remember.
Yes. Yeah, yes, you're lovely in white and lovely white. Okay, got it.
I forgot about the rat tunnels until you just looked at that one.
Yeah. The benefits of possession level 1. Rats and fish.
Alright, should I to go away? In fact, maybe I'll do that.
Also, a great way to prevent fall damage. Possess something before you hit the ground.
Yeah.
Assassin's Creed let you jump into haystacks, we let you jump into people.
And I was not really thought in advance. It's just it happened to work this way.
Ooh, good artists. Oh, this is the wall of light power source.
Yep.
The one that we see from below.
The one that's at the top of at the bottom of the stairs, I think.
Yeah.
Now the guards systemically will say, you know, like, what happened to the wall of light? These things break all the time, you know, or whatever. He'll say something like that. They'll notice.
I've been listening for a whiskey and cigars reference, but I haven't heard one yet.
I don't have the key to get out, and there's no rat around. Surely this is not a bug.
Well, you'd probably have to blow the door up with the whale tank or something.
Come on.
There is a rat that always spawns in here repeatedly, so you don't get stuck.
I hear him. Yes, there we go.
I love how the guards will try to stomp on the rats, but one of my favorite things is passing other rats in this tunnel, and sometimes you see one, you know.
Oops.
You just had the Deus Ex effect with a rat.
I had a Deus Ex effect with a rat. The Deus Ex effect is something we called at Arkane when you... Oh shit, I might die. When you are going somewhere, you notice that there is an alternate path, and then you keep going, and then you find an alternate path, and then you go inside this alternate path, and then you come out where you saw the alternate path in the first time, and you go, I just went in a loop. That's what we called affectionately the Deus Ex effect.
I used to pretend to be bothered by that whenever Toph would use that term.
You were mildly bothered by it. Admit it.
Okay, busted. Yes, I'm very bothered by that.
Well, I mean, the game is so good.
There was a problem. No, there was a problem. Like, you come on an air vent, and you're like, oh, cool, an air vent. And you go in, and then you're back where you started. It sucks. After walking crouch for like 5 minutes to it, you know, it's called tunnel.
Well, which is why, in our case, we were always trying to add another rule to avoid that effect, which was that as you were taking an alternate path, we wanted you to see the rest of the map so that you understand where you can map it in your head all the time. But of course, you cannot always do that. I mean, one case is with the rat tunnels. You cannot do that.
Gather for whiskey and cigars tonight.
Nope. Whiskey and cigars.
Whiskey and cigars.
That's one.
The thing that became a very popular one-liner. Okay, so I guess there you go. And we're back.
Remind me which version of Unreal was this? Was this Unreal 3? Yeah.
Oh, did you see that he's going crazy with his detection thing?
The oil must. Yeah, it's because you were still in the trespassing zone, so he started to gain attention on you, but stopped.
All right, so the white lady, where is she?
Some places that means cocaine, doesn't it?
If you want to be beaten, go right ahead.
There were so many permutations of, so many possibilities in this map.
I beg your pardon.
That I'm pretty sure I did not see all of them.
Oh yeah, totally.
Welcome to the Boyle estate.
There's a way to get the target to voluntarily walk into a room too, isn't there?
Yeah, you can get her
So
to go
you
to
can
the
assess
cellar. One will go to the bedroom. One will go to the cellar.
Good evening.
What if I possess her? I mean, I can't because I don't have the level for that.
See,
Could I walk her upstairs or something?
Yep. You can actually. One of my favorites is if you left the wall of light up, you could actually walk them right up just to the edge of it, and then back out of possession, and we'll stumble forward into the wall of light.
I was gonna say that is one of my favorite ways that at the party on fire one time, everybody went crazy.
All right, where is that lady? Anthony, you gotta know.
It keeps coming up on your screen. If you look at the HUD indicator, look to the center of the screen.
Oh, there we go.
There you go.
There she is.
Hello.
Yes.
I think I know your name.
It's great that you get to play the game, actually, in addition to
Anything else?
hunting a target.
Maybe we could chat in the music room, of course, because she likes the music.
Unchaperoned? You promised to behave yourself. We'll go to the
Enjoying
music
yourself.
room.
We have an exquisite old harpsichord. Do you play? Things have become so...
Is this one of the instances where I can seduce her and go to her bedroom?
Lord Brisby held right.
I mean, it's connected to the note in her room, right? Where she says, maybe I'll meet some dashing young
musician squad
or whatever. It's like just world building connection. But go ahead, Anthony. What were you going to say?
I don't think
Nothing.
I don't think you can
You
I don't think you can get her somewhere else.
mask.
It's either the music room or the cellar or the bedroom, but I think you're
Yeah, but I can take her to the bedroom, right?
Well, it was a bit less.
each one has a different proclivity. So
Oh, okay. Once she's in the music room, she won't go anywhere else. Oh.
this was your chance kind of a thing.
Shit.
It's kind of fun because this sort of thing riffs on movies like Clue, the excellent Tim Curry movie, you know. Game Clue, of course.
So many choices tonight.
How can I bring her back there? That's it? I cannot bring her back?
I don't remember. 14 years ago.
I think you might have missed your window when it's super high chaos.
Giant jello mold
Shit.
sitting
I'm
there.
back here. All right.
Reminds me of an episode of The Simpsons where Mr. Burns throws a party and everyone brings a jello mold, and he says at some point after Homer puts his down, like, some fool told everybody at the company that I like jello molds and now we have a dozen of them or whatever. And every time I see that jello mold, I think of that Simpsons joke.
Like, if
Get stepped on.
they see me, for example, turning...
Isn't this supposed to be working?
It's just impossible. That's all they said. Interesting.
No weapons at the party. Put it away, sir.
All right, let's do that again.
I'm sure in a few drinks.
You seem interesting. I love
Anthony, how many times did the pathfinding break on them getting to the music room or to the cellar or whatever? Like a million?
You know, I don't think that was super problematic, actually.
You promised to behave yourself.
It might be that the mansion is just the perfect location for like our pathfinding or something, you know, flat.
I remember in the early days, the pathfinding was pretty sketchy, but towards the end, they seemed to find their way pretty well, as I recall.
I remember...
We also started doing things like having people handcraft the nav mesh for this too. Because the autogen nav mesh was always...
Nothing to say.
Do you remember the... Shit. What? Oh, fuck. All right. Well. Everybody's dead. Ah, no, not them.
Oh no.
Music. No magic. Yeah. I feel like probably only people that played Dishonored will watch these videos, but like, my god, I just realized, like, if you didn't play Dishonored, the whole point of this was there's three sisters dressed in the same costume for the party, and one of them is the evil oligarch who is funding the military, and you have to figure it out from the clues. Like, such a nice pattern break.
And I love Blink so much.
Yeah. Remember when we worked on this? I remember all the situation we tried to solve.
Yeah, I did so many versions of Blink with pathfinding, Blink with avoiding obstacles. Just so
One of my
many.
favorite ones was when Blink was restricted to a flat plane, and it went like a Tron light cycle really fast. This one ended up being way more useful, but I remember when you demoed it for me and Raph the first time, you had like, in a test room, you had like 5 different variations of Blink movement, you know?
That bridge used to go up and down, I think. I don't think it's shipped that way, though.
Someone was talking about the...
Hagfish.
Someone was talking about the pathfinding that was all broken for a while. I mean, the entire locomotion was broken, and I remember we redid the locomotion between alpha and beta, which was incredibly stressful. I don't know if you guys remember how stressful that was, because basically for months no NPC would move around.
Oh, I remember that decision, like where we realized we were never gonna have smooth animation or good pathfinding unless we redid it, but it was quite late in the project. It was like a huge gamble.
Right. Oh, he's on the other side of this. Of course, it could not be that easy.
Well, actually, that gate comes down. So if you hurry, you can swim under it before it comes down, if I recall correctly.
Well, I did not hurry,
Don't you
Mr. Huso, so what do I do now?
take off the defenses or whatever so he can get close? Isn't there an objective? If you look at your objectives.
No, I think it was in the bridge.
He's moved past the canal gate, yeah.
Yeah, I was in the bridge that I had to do something like that. This is a weird. I'm stuck here.
Yeah, he's stuck.
All right, Anthony, your nightmare has come true.
Pile bug.
Your PTSD is coming true.
Yeah, pile bug.
I mean, there's gotta be a way. Is there a way under it? Like as a fish or something? No.
If you hurry.
Let's say, isn't there an underwater entrance here to the right?
Oh. All right, let's reload. Because it's gonna.
I mean, we should have had a fish tunnel for here. Crazy.
That's what I thought. Oh, okay. Back here.
No hustle.
Yeah.
Oh. Sorry. Oh, shit.
Get off it.
Gate is coming down. Oh, late.
There we go. That was ugly, but I made it.
I hope you enjoy your evening, sir. But we'd best be on our way. Quickly.
Anthony, the first mission I played of you was Thieves Calendra's Legacy. And
Oh, yeah.
I played that in 2000 and maybe 4 or 3. And I thought this mission is so incredibly good. I'm going to contact this guy. I'm going to ask if he wants to work for us. And I remember you did not take me seriously.
I'll be honest. Your English was less good at that point. And I thought you might be like a 12-year-old kid.
Anthony, like, in the Thief community, the awards for the Thief mod every year, they're called the Golden Hammer, right?
Yeah.
And both you and Dana and Jeremy all won Golden Hammers of some sort?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, I think we worked with 1 or 2 people at Ion Storm. David Regal, maybe? Like, some people also won some of those, you know?
Losing family gives a man a thirst.
Yeah, those were fun days.
I want to say something cringy here. If you play D&D and you play the OSR version of D&D, first edition, Anthony publishes the finest OSR modules made in 2026. They're like straight out of the 70s or 80s, but they're fantastic. So if you play OSR D&D, go look up Anthony Huso and buy one of his modules because you will not regret it. Okay, cringe is over.
Thanks for the plug. I am cringing.
And now we've done away with a woman, and a noble woman at that. But Boyle was a viper. She helped the Lord Regent kill the Empress. So I don't feel a thing for her.
Boy was a viper. Look, who's talking?
Held my name in a rather spectacular style, and
Yeah, this is one of the most vile characters in a video game that we've ever worked on. Lord Pendleton is just a piece of shit.
Over the generations. But I think you'll...
But he's also incredibly fun as a character.
Go on. Take it.
A lot of the dark stuff that we did in the game is...
Long night, Corvo.
You know, you look back on it, you're like, holy shit, you know, but like...
Already cooked up.
It's fun to have bad villains. It sucks to have tepid villains, right? Mm-hmm. I mean, complex villains are cool too, but bad villains are also awesome.
Yeah, the ones you just hate, and with no ambiguity. Yeah, something.
The 2 Pendleton twins are bullies, and you have the option of like cutting out their tongues, shaving their heads, and putting them to work forever in their own minds. And when people hear that, they're like, "Holy shit!" But like, it's great.
It started as a game, but it's turned into her way of teasing me. It's her
Look, High Chaos is coming.
time for her studies.
All right.
Oh yeah, that's right. You can watch Emily's drawings in here, can't you, to gauge chaos?
Yeah, well, I did fuck up, I'll admit.
Corvo, the time has come. Everything we have done, everything that you have done, all served to make this moment possible.
The Lord Regent is exposed, Corvo.
Betrayal is coming.
And now everything is in place to strike at him. We're one step from the throne.
One man, one beating heart, is all that's left of the forces that brought this city to the brink of ruin.
It is simple, but it will be far from easy. The Lord Regent's paranoia has reached an all-time high. He has lost the support of the Overseers, the Parliament, his financial base, and he's lost Sokolov, who made his security technology. So at Dunwall Tower, he has consolidated every remaining loyal member.
They always tell you you're doing a good thing.
He's coming. He knows you.
You're doing it in the name of freedom and the people.
Incorrect. Piero will help you prepare. Then Samuel will take you close to the tower, near the waterlock. Last time you were there was the horrible day that all of this started. Now you will go there and end it. Good luck, Corvo.
These guys are such snakes, and they planned that murder, you know.
Then our hopes are riding on you.
It's great because it almost feels like the end of the game too, right? Like one more big mission, and then you realize, well, fuck, they betrayed me, and I've got to go get all them too now. And it's a great turn, I think.
Yeah.
You calling them snakes reminded me of, I don't remember which character had the line, but something about in Dunwall, things are always tangled up like a bag of snakes. It was one that stuck with me.
Ready to face the Lord Regent?
All right, well, that would be next time.
I say, long past time.
I'm gonna grow my sideburns out like Samuel.
Well, that was fun.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
Yeah. Again, we can only see, like, how many percent of that mission? Would you say 20%? Because those games...
Something like that, I would think.
Yeah, the only way to see everything is to play it multiple times. I know when I was playing back in the day, I've tried several times, several ways, of course, and including the one where you just don't know and you just, okay, I'm just going to kill the entire place, and, you know, because if I get them all, eventually one of them is going to be the one. I remember having done also the one where I took, this one was the slowest version, where I took the Lady Boyle to, is it Lord Shaw? What's the name of the guy? No, it's not Shaw. What's the name of the guy in the basement?
The admirer. Yeah.
Yeah. Boat. What's his name? Do you know?
I think it is Shaw.
It is Shaw.
Is it Shaw? Okay. I thought that would have been the guy I was doing the duel with, but anyway. So there was this guy in the basement, and that was super satisfying in a weird way, because it was so... I had to clear the basement to make sure that I could then bring the body without being seen. Yeah, that was probably the one that I remember the most. Anyway, a lot of fun.
That's cool.
And I hope you guys had as much fun as I did.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah, that was great. It was fun to see you do that and still miss like so much of the content that Anthony put in that level.
Yeah, of course we could have seen the achievements and everything, but
yeah.
I mean, I'm trying to keep those playthroughs reasonable. I think that was probably about an hour and something. How long was that?
Almost an hour, and it's probably perfect, because if you did the low chaos and sneaky and all that stuff, you could easily spend 3 hours in here, you know.
Reload a million times. Yeah. If you play this the normal way, I mean, the way I would typically play would not be that fast, and I'll be more careful. That's the thing. When you're talking and you're being observed, you just rush it and do all those mistakes.
It's crazy because when you're working with a bunch of talented people who all have their own, stuff they're working on, like even if you're just directing the game, right? Like, or co-directing the game or whatever, you cannot see everything all the time because people are out there doing their own shit. They're having their own clever ideas. And so you hope that you've given them up front, you've all agreed upon enough of a wrapper that everything they're doing fits into the whole. But then you also have a couple of years to play the game, and so eventually you touch on everything. But for us, sometimes we would stumble into something and like connect the dots. I remember all the robbing Galvani across the missions, like, was not something that I paid that much attention to early on, and later I really appreciated it because it was a baby of Toph and Joachim, I think. But this mission had a bunch of stuff like that, like Granny Rag's old apartment when she was Vera Moray, and
And there's also
getting to see the aristocrats.
there's also all the things that could have been and did not make it, and all the different versions of the things that eventually made it. Frankly, it's all a big blur because when we were brainstorming about that party, we liked the overall idea first, like this change of context and infiltrating a party. That sounded really cool, and finding and then the masked idea came later, etc. But then even like the different ways to identify her and kill her, there's been so many variations of that. At the end, I'll admit I don't even remember which ones made it to the game.
Yeah, Anthony said the bridge could be lowered at some point, and I always talk about the Run Lola Run effect, where you finish that movie and you're not actually sure which piece happened in what segment. And development is just like that, where you had so many ideas and then you cut things and you added something and something almost made it, but you said, fuck it, let's just, let's fix that in a patch, and maybe it never happened or whatever. You honestly, it's your memory is actually like half real and half stuff that never happened.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I got one that I still don't know if it happened or not. I mean, please don't answer, but I remember at some point, Dowd is supposed to cut your hand off, and we really liked that, and I think he did not make it, but I can't remember if it made it. But anyway, it's we'll see, because that's 2 levels from now, I guess. Like now, there's the Lord Regent, and then the betrayal. So yeah, we'll see that soon.
Yeah, I won't say whether that shipped in the game or not, but I love the idea that your creepy, marked by the outsider hand, your undead hand, either you have to play for it for a while to get it back to Corvo, or you had to go find it.
Well, you get it, found it, and then it was reattached. Yeah, but
and it was like you pick it up and it was like this.
Yeah, but I don't think we did it. But anyway, that was something that maybe there was a version where we did it for a while. We definitely prototyped it.
Yeah, I remember. I either imagining that or I remember it. But when we did Dishonored 2 and we wanted to give somebody powers without saying they were marked by the outsider, we had the gang leader Paolo carried Granny Rag's hand around, her mummified hand with the mark of the outsider on it, and that gave him some powers. And that was like probably that idea echoed through the games, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true. Sometimes we repurpose old ideas. All right. Well, everybody, that was really fun. Glad to see you again. And Anthony, I know occasionally we have lunch, so before I leave to Italy, you might want to go for another lunch sometimes.
That would be great. I would love that.
All right. See you guys.
I see Raph and Anthony. I see you guys all the time. It's Steven. I haven't seen you since Arkane got shut down, I think, and I just want to say it's great seeing you.
Yeah, good to see you guys all too. It's definitely been a hot minute.
Yep.
All right. See you,
Bye, y'all.
Bye.
See y'all.
Cool. See you guys.
Bye.